We're just doing a little live session with all the people, all the fans, and tune in if you like. If not, I'm just going to be answering questions. So it's going to take a little bit for people to get on. So I'm just going to wait. And you know, I'll be talking in the background. So we'll be getting that going. So yeah, I mean, there's been a lot. We had a recent preach at in New Mexico, and there's a little bit of a drive from Phoenix. It was a great little drive, and the thing is there's a lot of things to consider. There's a topic that I want to go through, and there's so many topics. Like, we've got a couple guys coming out and talking about how to street preach. Great topics. I'm going to be talking about some of that, or maybe tactics, you know, but it's just, you know, and I've had different types of, as you get older in the faith, as you get more mobilized, in the faith, it takes more every time, or less every time you go out. And you gotta be vigilant. You gotta be smart about when you go out. I know for a lot of guys, there's a lot of guys who come in and they leave, you know, because of the persecution. I think that the bigger question, and it's great that, especially when I first started, I love those videos of just getting started, how to street preach, what to say. You know, I don't know if I really believe in telling other preachers what to say, but, you know, everybody has their sermon. Everybody has their message from God. Hey, if you have a question, just post it in the comments, and I'll see if I can get to it. I know I only have one guy listening right now, but, you know, just let me know. So, as I was saying, there's a lot, you know, and endurance is huge. If you're willing to stick with it, if you're willing to, you don't even have to learn how to preach. Preaching is just a side note for what we actually do. You know, the preaching is confrontational. It's extreme. And no, I'm never going to go to Canada, just to let you know. Unfortunately, the Canadians are a breed of British that are mostly gay, and they're a very interesting group of English white people that has been subverted into hating free speech. Still love them. Hopefully they become Christian and radicalized. Hopefully all of them do before immigration takes over. But as I was saying, the heart of preaching, it's very confrontational. A lot of people just don't realize how bad this preaching is, because it's just you get death threats. I get them almost every day. I mean, you know, you get thousands of eyes, and everybody wants to see it. And if you have a question, guys, just post it, and I'll try to get to it. This isn't TikTok, although I have done TikTok lives and some other things too. But yeah, it's just hard to say things. It's hard to stand in this day and age for truth. It's easy to stand for wickedness. Everybody supports that. It's easy to stand for communism, evil, pornography. It's easy to just fall into the ways of the masses. And you know, it's important. It's great to have people who are standing up for truth, going at it. You know, I started when I was in college. I really got serious about the faith and serious about everything around high school. Sophomore year of high school, I got really serious about my faith. But I'd encourage anybody at whatever place that you're at, you know, get serious and get active. And you've only got one life to live, you know, and a lot of Americans, a lot of people who, whatever, they money is their God, and they think that, you know, they're just entitled to this great life, when that's the greatest way to lose your life, is to entitle yourself to this higher being of yourself, selfishness, when life is about being selfless. It's about marriage before sex. It's about no birth control. It's about preaching. It's about giving up of yourself, and it's about, you know, doing what you need to do for the Lord. You know, the Lord is it's a blessing to be a Christian, and it's a blessing to preach for the Lord, but it's hard. I mean, I remember when I first got started, I mean, I saw how the other guys did it, and I was like, wow, this is cool. But you had to pray. You have to pray. It's this unction that God gives you. It's this boldness to speak for Him, and to handle the crowds, and to care for them, and to bring them alongside, and it's a struggle. I mean, life is a struggle. So, you know, pick your struggle. So, let me see. No, I'm not really interested. The thing is that, like, Ruben, Jesse Morrell, I believe. Well, maybe, I don't think Jesse Morrell's ever been banned. But a lot of the preachers have been banned from Canada, and it's just this, like, cesspool of pretending to be nice people. You know, I mean, everybody who was listening started preaching, but I realized that a lot of the people who listen to what I have to say are ungodly. They hate God. They hate what He has to say, whatever. That's fine. That's pretty much my audience right now, but maybe one day you guys will be radicalized, and one day you guys will be smarter. And, but, you know, living the life, you know, in my life, I've given a lot to the Lord, and in salvation, He's given me everything. So it's something to think about. You know, it's really hard to, if you don't have the Spirit of God, if you're not committed, if you're not dedicated, it's really difficult to do this life. And if you're not serious, if you're not focused, if you're not living in the Spirit, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. There's a lot of things that can go haywire. So it's just a little message. I just want to encourage you guys. There's a lot more than just watching a video. There's a lot more than just this or that for you guys. I mean, you know, it's time to rise up, and it's time to be bold for the faith and bold for the Lord. And, you know, so I would really encourage you guys to think about it, pray about it, and I will see you on the next live. I plan on doing these more. I do have like an X account, and I have some other accounts, but I just kind of dibble dabble in all of them. So thank you for watching. We will see you